All right, guys, as you can see, right over my shoulder is the Whittier Brewing Company. And we're gonna go in and take a look and see what's cooking at the Providence Bakehouse. Providence Bakehouse is technically not a coffee shop, but I definitely wanted to include them because they have some delicious coffees that I want you to check out. And I'm really excited to try them out. So let's go into the Whittier Brewing Company and see what's happening at the Providence Bakehouse. Let's go. The Whittier Brewing Company is one of the most unique spaces here in the city of Whittier, California. They offer many great food options, drinks, and of course, the Providence Bakehouse, who we are going to feature today. We're going to grab some coffee and a sweet treat. Okay, I'm here. Tell me who I'm here with.
My name's Edwin. I'm the owner of Providence Bakehouse along with my wife. We're located inside the Whittier Brewing Company. We've been here now over a year. Looking forward to continue growing here in Whittier.
So, how did this all get started, man? The Providence Bakehouse. How did you get started?
So it all started with COVID. I was working as a cafe manager for a very large church in the South Bay. My wife was working as an administrative assistant at the church, and COVID happened and we all got sent home. Originally, my brother-in-law just asked her to bake a couple things for his friends, and she baked them. And the next day he shows up with money and another order, and she's like, "What's this for?" He goes, "Oh, your stuff. Everybody loves it. They want more." So then I got the bright idea to post it on Facebook. Immediately saw my post and started ordering. We thought it would go on for a month, and then we'd all go back to normal lives. And a year later, we were delivering on a weekly basis, and we got to the point where we finally started doing pop-ups and then the farmer's market, and that's how we ended up here.
So when you started doing it, was baking a passion of yours, or how did you?
It was actually more my wife.
Yeah.
She's always been one to love baking. There's always been bakers in the family. On both sides, her dad and her mom. She has aunts that do it professionally. And she was baking, and the orders just kept piling in, so I jumped in to help her. I love being in the kitchen. I managed a cafe before. And so baking is something I fell into. But with her, it was more that she was able to grow and expand what she already loved to do.
So it's here we are now at the Whittier Brewing Company. How's it been here?
It's been great.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
You were doing a lot of pop-ups before, right?
We were
farmers markets and things like that.
Yeah, we were doing pop-ups right before we moved into the brewery. We were doing 3 farmers markets a week. And then we started doing the night market, and then we had the chance to move in. It's kind of nice getting older and not having to set up a tent 3 days a week and tear down on a daily basis.
And having a home base.
Yes.
You know, people know where to find you now.
Exactly.
The hours are set. You guys have all your amazing stuff, guys. You got to come down to the Whittier Brewing Company and try them out. But today we have some coffee. What do I have right here? What is this?
That is our signature drink, which is our Cafe De Olla. We originally wanted to do something more culturally diverse. Wanted to do something that's a signature Mexican drink, but we had to learn to make it in such a way so that we could take large volumes of it to the markets. So we developed it as a concentrate so we can make lattes with it, and we can serve it hot and we can serve it cold.
What am I tasting here? What are the flavors?
You're gonna pick up a lot on the raw organic sugar, the anise, the cinnamon. We boil, so traditionally a Cafe De Olla is boiled in a pot, and we haven't changed that process. So we still boil in the pot. We first boil what's called the piloncillo, which is a pyramid-shaped raw organic sugar. It comes from when they're refining sugar is that extract that's left. It's just pure raw. We melt that within the water with the cinnamon and spices. Once the water is brewed and the cinnamon sticks have given off all of their flavor, we then use that to brew the coffee.
I could really get that nice. It's not overpowering though.
No.
It's very nice, yeah. That tastes like winter, right there. Winter in a cup.
Yeah, thank you.
Very nice. Okay. And then right here, what do we have?
This is one of our regular lattes. We love using a little bit lighter roast so that you get more of the flavor of the coffee and not so much of a burnt profile. One of the problems sometimes with espresso roasts is if the roaster goes a little too far. That's why I love a lot of the local coffee houses. A lot of them roast their own beans. A lot of them take a lot of care in the roasting, but sometimes when you go into some of the more common places, more corporate owned, sometimes the beans just a little over roasted. So by being a small brewer, we're able to step back and be a little pickier with the bean we use. We use more of a medium roast versus an espresso roast. And with us, we've always said, we're a pastry shop first. We can produce a good cup of coffee, but our pastries are what we spend all our time and effort in.
Yeah, I wanted it. That's why, I mean, I know that you guys do pastries top notch, but a lot of people were talking about your coffee. And so I said, you know what? I did La Monarca Bakery, and I go, I'm going to include you guys as well, because it's all about finding the best cup of coffee in Whittier and also supporting small business and shining a light on what you do, because everybody's interested in how this cup is made. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to finish these up and get into a dessert, but I want to thank you, man. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
Edwin. Thank you. All right, since we are at the Providence Bakehouse, we had to highlight some dessert. This is the Honey Bun. It comes with a pat of butter. Cinnamon buns are one of my favorite things, and this is very similar. It is absolutely delicious, guys. It looks as good as it tastes, and truth be told, I ate the whole thing. This is a really, really nice addition to the already stacked Providence Bakehouse menu. And normally at a brewery in my younger years, I'd be double fisting 2 beers. Now I'm double fisting 2 cups of coffee. Things change. It is all good. It is all good. I'm just going to finish this up and enjoy the rest of this dessert, and I will catch you at the next one. Good morning, Whittier. What's going on? So I'm doing my morning walk, and I try to do a morning walk every day for an hour, and I'm doing my coffee series, and it just so happens that Maverick Cycles and Coffee Shop is open right now, open early, so I'm going to pop in on him and get that video for you so that you can check out another unique coffee shop right here in Whittier, California. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, welcome to Maverick Cycles here in Whittier, California. This is the most unique coffee shop that I think I've come across so far. Now, most cyclists stop here and grab a cup of coffee, either going to Whittier or out of Whittier, but you don't have to be a cyclist to enjoy coffee here. You can come in. They got a great seating area. They got pastries and great coffee. They serve Temple coffee out of Sacramento, and it is really, really good. This is the owner, Kevin, and he's making me a Sweet Presso right now. And basically, this is 1 shot of espresso and 1 cube of brown sugar, and I'm going to mix that up and take it down. Now, the 3-step rule is you take the first drink and you breathe through your nose. You get that aroma going, and that second drink you swirl around in your mouth and get all of that taste, and then the third drink you just take it down. I did it wrong, but it was still a great cup of coffee, and it's going to get me started. So this is Maverick Cycles in Whittier. You got to stop by. It's a very cool spot and a very unique location here in Whittier, California. Thank you, Kevin. I'll be seeing you soon, man. Maverick Cycles, Whittier, California. Hey, Whittier, this concludes the My Whittier Coffee Shop series. Make sure and look for the recap coming very, very soon. And also make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support us. I would appreciate it. I will see you soon.